Okay, today we're going to talk about refining an MVP. So let's say I've built out a system, a 0 to 1 system that is very, that's very rough draft. Let's say I've built a system that's rough draft and I'm looking to refine it, okay? So I have this and I have the system and I have the output. Now, what would I do to refine the system? Now that I have this, I would make sure that the input is being input every single day. Or the rate at which I am looking to produce, I'm making sure that the system is working at a bare minimum. And then, with whatever remaining bandwidth that I have, I am going to scour existing systems that are already in place. People who have built this or systems that are doing what it is that I'm looking to do, and model them. Model them or take components to refine the system that I already have. Now, what would that look like? Okay, so let's take our content distribution system. Let's say I have my input, which is a video, and right now, okay, this is good. We have to pick one part of the system to refine. So let's just take a moment to get rid of all of this crap and just focus on the input. What can I do to optimize the input? What can I do to increase the overall quality of the input? Because if the overall quality of the input is increased, then the overall quality of the output will be increased. Assuming that that's what your system does, by the way. So let's say that the input in this scenario is a video. This video. Well, what are the components of a video? Hook, talking points, hook and talking points, hook and script. Now there are other elements like entertainment, like organization, steps. There's so many different variables, okay? And so what you're looking for in any given system is it's not just the input, okay? Because there's a number of different components to your system. What you're looking for is frameworks. So, and what bear with me, because I know what I know what I'm looking to communicate, but we're gonna have to work through it, because I can sense it, but I have to figure out how to describe it. So, if you were to deconstruct any given product and identify where is the most value being delivered, what is the primary use case of this? So, providing hook is important because it's context. Right now, the way I've been recording these videos is kind of just coming on here, shooting from the hip and saying, hey, this is what I'm going to talk about today, and then stream of consciousness. Now, one of the ways that I could refine this process is if I show up in the morning before I record the video and brain dump on writing for 10-15 minutes and use that as okay, cool, let's refine this. Even if I take that, put it in a ChatGPT and say, hey, refine this into hooks, talking points, and a general bullet points of script or guidelines for my stream of consciousness video today. That's something that maybe I'll do tomorrow, and we'll see how that impacts the overall trajectory of our system. Now, why do you not do this on the front end? Why didn't I do this yesterday? Why didn't I do this today? Because there's only so much bandwidth that a person can allocate towards optimizing a system. And what you want to do is you want to make that system working as soon as possible, so that as soon as it's working, all the components that are working, you're able to automate. You're able to just run on autopilot. The faster you can take bandwidth that is being taken up by operating a system, the faster you can take that bandwidth and automate it, the faster you will have more bandwidth to ask the questions that are necessary in order to optimize a system or to refine and enhance a system. So now that I've been recording a video every day and getting into the hang of it, taking the video, uploading it, editing it, getting into the swing of things, there's not as much friction as there was a week ago. And even in order to get to this place where I'm comfortable talking to a camera, where I'm not in my head, where I'm embodying authentic energy, I had to record hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of videos. Me talking to my phone, me talking to the camera, right? And this experience gives me the confidence to come over here and be like, look, to be honest, I don't even really know what I'm going to talk about. I'm going straight off the dome, and I know that all of the work, the self-development, the personal development work that I've done over the past 8+ years is going to seep through. Nuggets are going to seep through. There's going to be nuggets in whatever it is that I say. And having that conviction helps, because I know that I'm going to just keep going forwards. Even if there's a moment where I have to think for 15, 30, even 45 seconds of silence where I'm over here like, and you're over there like, it's only a matter of time before I come back around and I follow through and I put a period on the point. So with that being said, this is funny because it gets meta, and we're hitting multiple birds with one stone. Not only, but that's the only way that you can operate. In today's world, that's the only way that you can make progress, especially if you're a business owner, especially if you're a founder, especially if you're building a brand. You gotta dive in, you gotta try, you just gotta do a bunch of different things so that you get feedback back, and so that you can automate the things that work. So you gotta do things so that you can acquire data that tells you, hey, this is working. And then whatever is working, then you automate it. You do it enough times to where you don't even have to think about it, and now you have more room in your brain, you have more space to think, more space to solve problems. And that's what this is. Yeah, okay. I feel like that was good. It's a good day. Good talking point. Let me see if there's anything else that comes. Give me like 20 seconds to think. Yeah, so just to like practically contextualize this, I recorded this video. I actually recorded 2 videos today, so that we have videos in advance. The person who's on my team working remotely all the way across the world in Turkey is going to be able to get work done in advance, rather than just like taking one day at a time. Now we're able to produce more and get ahead, start claiming time and energy back. This is where we're hitting numerous birds with one stone. I'm able to help, I guess, teach the lessons that I have learned over the years through this video. And she's the one responsible for editing it, so she's gonna watch the videos, and she's learning as she's editing the videos. And the lessons that are being taught in the videos are specific to exactly where we're at in this business right now. So she's learning and then immediately able to apply the lessons that she's learning. So for example, the lesson that I was talking about, okay, this is how I iterate, I probably come up with a script. More likely than not, I'm gonna be able to say to her, like, okay, cool, now that we have 7 videos live on YouTube of me talking for 10 minutes plus, take all of the scripts, put them into ChatGPT to build somewhat of a personality type, and then give me maybe give me something to talk about. Give me a script. So that all I have to do is look at it and be like, this is what you're gonna talk about today. Great. Now I don't have to make the executive decision of what to talk about. And